them just to see how they break. So he's looking at Wheezy, shaking up and down. Looking at Ludacris, that means we're on board with Wayne, one of the new players to the league.
Yeah,
How do you think Wayne's gonna do against the other like mid-table players? Because that's where he was predicted. I think was number 8.
Yeah.
So.
I think as the season goes on, he's only going to get better. I mean, coming from a Warzone competitive, from a competitive standpoint, it's only a matter of time. I mean, if you can shoot a gun straight, you can shoot a gun straight.
Exactly. It might take him a little bit to learn rotations and things like that, but like you said, gun straight. All right, they're kind of just holding angles. So
yeah, Breach is really worried about the rotation to P2, which is weird because it's like so much time left on P1.
Yeah, 30 seconds left on P1.
They might flip right there. Yeah, they did.
Let's see, Seth. Yeah, so 7 spawned out bottom map. Let's see what number 1 and 3 do. 3's kind of 7's on his own, but they're not really pushing him because Thieves just get spawned out too right off the bat.
Yeah.
So
Hydra's definitely a map where the spawns are just a little bit wonky sometimes, but Wheezy did a good job staying alive in the back right there. He just played his life. Che off to a 5-1 start.
Yeah,
I did not even realize.
They need to do a better job of switching, but
yeah.
Looks like they're going to try to push these back spawns, get Wheezy off top rock, and Wheezy takes him down. We're going to stick with him, see if he can take Seth off top dome.
And Wheezy on AR is not something I was expecting, to be honest, off the start.
I feel like he typically does run a sub. Let's see what Sean does, because he's kind of pushed up in this pack. Oof.
3 dead for Breach.
Yeah, it's not what you want to see. It looks like Thieves are just kind of out-slaying right now. Especially with Chase 5 and 2, you just can't have that. See how they're going to attempt to approach this. I feel like they have one more push left, and that's about it.
Yeah, if you're going to let somebody start off with a 5-1 start, usually it's going to be Seth, but if Che's warm, it's going to be a hard ask for them to come back right now. But they have plenty of time left in the game.
Oh, absolutely. They're just opting to rotate here. Let's see how Breach kind of set up for this P3.
I don't like them leaving like 15 to 18 seconds of scrap time. It's risky, especially if they lose the rotation.
Especially them being down almost 40 as well. Let's see, it looks like Sean might be the first person to run in, and Seth just takes him out.
Yeah, Seth heating up now. He's on a 5.
Oh, Wayne takes care of it, though.
Dies one off streaks.
Breach isn't even really watching the back spawns. You see number 1 here spawn behind them. You'd think Breach would block spawns. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's going to be a break from Thieves.
3 dead for Breach again. They should spawn in the back right there. Seth should recognize this too.
Yeah, I think he does. Let's see.
Yes.
There's one.
He does not miss.
Oh, a team kill comes in from Seth though.
Yeah. It looks like 7 might be able to catch him. Oh, he got him. Right, these kills are nice, but I mean, Burt staying alive on the rotation right here is pretty huge. They won't be spawning in the back, so they'll have a full setup for now.
I agree. Let's see. 6 is going to be the rotation man for Breach here going into P4. Looks like 5's also coming in from that P2 area. 2 might be able to catch him here though.
Sean with a slow start too. 2 and 9. It's not what you want to see out of him.
No, absolutely not. I'm not entirely sure how much these Breach guys have played together either.
I don't think they've played together very much, but I know Wayne has been grinding, and that shows in the stat line currently. But Sean, I mean, he doesn't have the best internet from time to time, so that could be a factor, but not the start you want out of him.
Oh, he guns Seth off a top rock, though. Burt does not turn around there.
Wheezy can do that, man. Wheezy can fry anybody across the map at all times. He's known for ego challenging for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
12 and 4 out of Seth. I don't like hitting old right here necessarily, but I mean, he's going to get a 2-piece. So.
Yeah, especially with that almost 40-point lead, hitting old with only 10 seconds left is kind of a risky move. But at the same time, Breach really haven't been rotating that well. And 2 Thieves players are also on new, so we'll see.
I didn't even peep that.
We'll see if either of them can kind of catch Wheezy here on the rotation.
Yeah.
Just kind of push him back. In a full 3 dead. 4
see
Breach.
How fast they recognize 1 spawns here.
Oh, they didn't recognize
Not fast
it
enough at all. Yeah. Spawns on this map are so tricky. And Seth, I mean, I'm not surprised by that. He shoots circles a lot, so. Che getting 2.
Che is Burt, also Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Burt has a minute 20 in Hill so far. I mean, he's doing his job. 2 and 6, but Sometimes you just gotta sit in the hill. And Wheezy's heating up a little bit with a 2-piece right there.
He is.
That's what you want to see.
The breach. Both teams kind of late to rotation here. I mean, it is the mid hill, but
yeah,
you would have liked to see Thieves push that out and try to get P2 spawns off the bat. And Wheezy still just...
He gets one, he'll get the second. Hunting for the third.
Ugh.
Bert just does not chow, tries to run away too bad. Wheezy gets... Oh. I want to see Wheezy play his life right there. He's one off streaks.
Yeah. Sean's still struggling to get anything going this map. 6 and 14 right now.
Yeah. I saw he had a sub out. Is Breach running 2 subs on this map?
I didn't think so, but they might be. Let's see. No, they're running 2 ARs.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do, but I thought for some reason I saw Sean with an AR in his hand. Or a sub in his hand.
Well, Sean, I think, does, because Wheezy's been running AR, hasn't he?
They must be flexing hill to hill, probably. Seth's just shooting rockets right now.
Let's see if 2 catches
20 and
6.
8.
Yeah,
He's 2 off streaks, 1 off streaks. Chase holding a good anchor position. Bert just, you know, doing his thing. 2 and 9, 145 in hill. Seth hops out of hill.
I like that play from Seth. Gets him. Ooh,
yeah.
Wayne takes him down.
I don't like that angle right there.
Yeah, I agree. I was about to say I'd like to have seen him play life, but I like the play of him not being in hill though.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, especially if you're playing streaks. Wayne does shoot straight sticks. Oh, did he stick him?
No, I think it was the trophy take him out.
Nah. Bert on a 2 streak.
Ugh, Sean.
Sean finally getting some kills.
Bert
but yeah,
might not be as hot as some of the other players, but if you take a comparison between him and Sean, I mean, he only has 14 engagements in over 2 minutes in hill. You would have liked to see the same thing from Sean, also currently over double negative. So I feel like Sean, if he's going to be lacking in the slay department, especially this map, he might want to get hill time, which he's doing now. But
yeah. I feel like Breach just hasn't had a really good setup. Anytime they set up, they got broke very quickly. I'd like to see Wheezy play the objective a little bit more in this situation. He seems to have the high hand for Breach. And with a sub on this map, I feel like you have to play inside the hill a lot of the times.
Absolutely.
He's playing around it, which is fine, but it's not working out so far for him, especially when Che's shooting like that.
And again, Breach just give up the spawns on P3. But so did Thieves.
Right through him.
Neither of the teams are really watching this back spawn.
Yeah. 1v1 for the hill time. Wheezy versus Che.
Oh,
Got money on Wheezy.
Reload right there.
Yeah. That is not the best play out of him, but spawns on this map, you know. Seth spawns right behind him.
See, with number 3, he's the only Thieves player that rotated here.
Yeah, we're gonna see how he plays this. I would like to see him go to the back right here and not play inside the hill, but
yeah.
Alright, he just got joked right there. I'm not gonna lie.
He was getting pinched anyway, so even if he was out of the hill, I feel like it was kind of a tall task in 2v1.
Yeah.
Even though there is a big deficit, we know this Breach team is capable, so...
Oh, yeah. Che is just...
Not when Che's shooting like that. They read these Breach spawns, too.
I mean, he's playing just as good as Seth right now. That's something that is not a good sign for Breach for the rest of the series. I mean, I'm just going to call it right now. This is probably map 1 in a few seconds.
I agree.
Unless Breach does something crazy here.
Well, it did stick him.
Yeah. 249.
And
that'll be the game.
Map 1.
That is crazy. I did not think Chase would play that well, but I was wrong. So.
Yeah, Che just absolutely dominating that map along with Seth. That's what I was saying. When those two mesh well, they can really put some steam behind them. Because like Bert really just needs to stay in hill in that instance. So.
Yeah.
We're going to start off with Chase. I know that last stage, Seth liked to push and rush plant B-bomb every round, so I expect them to do the exact same thing here. It looks like they are.
5 just holding A, not even holding across.
I don't love the 2 top orange play. from
I'm not a
Breach
big
right
fan
there.
either.
Wayne takes care of
One against one.
See.
Really, I mean, most teams are going to play this the same way. One's going to play up top, and one's going to play in the deep back where Seth is at.
Yeah. Oh, Jay. Whoa. Let's see if he can get
It's
the
a
ace
second.
here.
He probably will. Wayne is pretty much impossible in this situation. Once you get bombed down on B, it's pretty easy to defend, especially if you can just like kind of just stall and snake something.
I agree. I also... Oh, Chase has to hit those shots. Yeah, just play life now.
He'll have dead silence for next round. Bomb clear.
Yeah. I also don't love the top orange play again there from Wayne. I mean, you know Chase is posted up top office. There's no reason to push that. If Chase had just been happened to be looking there, then it's an easy pick.
For sure. I think it's more of like a cautious thing right there, because if you just show yourself and over peak, it's the only way you lose that round. I heard a sniper on the side of Thieves. Is that going to be Seth?
I believe it might have been. Let's see. Let's see what he pulls out.
Nope.
Sneaky little pre-nade there.
Yeah.
And it gets Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Seth also running attack here. They might be running sniper on offense. Let's see. Chase is working the back.
Daddy play. Going through the back is smart. It's going to be Wheezy left alive. He has 1v3 capabilities, especially in the spot he's in. I don't think they know he's here.
Chase
So if he can go and... Yeah.
See him right out of the window, though.
Stuffed him out.
It's not looking good for Breach, but with that said, it wasn't looking good for Mutineers on Thursday either.
That's very true. It just took a little bit for him to get warmed up. That pre-nade out of Seth, that's a really good pre-nade. Some of you should start doing that on this map and mode. Just double nading it right there will always pretty much guarantee you a kill if they're going to be. Just a little tip for some of the teams out there.
Especially because I feel like you typically see nades thrown towards B from mid, so...
I agree.
Yeah.
There's a snipe.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was Seth with the sniper. Let's see if he can pick Wheezy off, pushing back chance, kind of.
Oh, no.
See if Chase can get out of there with his life. He's pushing top orange.
Ferguson orange. You just want to see him stay right here. Like, the longer he stays alive, the better of a chance Thieves have winning the round. Because Seth and Che are both going to play their lives pretty effectively.
It looks like Breach are pushing through mid. Kind of a ballsy play here. But
Yeah.
looks like it's panning out.
Yeah, Wheezy gets set. They're not going to expect Bird up here. Wayne's going to have to trade Bird out quick.
Oh, Bird's
And he does not.
Bird gets two.
He has to stay down right here. Wheezy versus Bert.
Wheezy's on bomb, though. Let's see if Bert
Oh,
checks
that's
this.
a veteran play out of Wheezy. Oh, he should have just stuck it.
Oh, I was expecting him to.
Yeah, if he just went prone on the bomb, there's a chance he could have had that. Not likely, but... unfortunate round for Breach. I really thought they had that one. Bert clutching a 1v2, though. Showing up when he needs to, as he always does.
I feel like that's really just the player Bert is. Like, he kind of takes that backseat role to some of the main slayers he gets on his teams, but whenever it comes time to, put pedal to the metal, he usually shows out.
It's very true.
See if Breach decide to do something other than just push B. It looks like they are. It looks like they're going to hard push A here. Kind of spread throughout the map, too. I don't like 6 not immediately...
They have to find 2 right here. If they can get 2, if you're gonna hit A, you have to hit A quick. So you want to see some nades and stuns right here coming out.
They're called out.
Out of Breach. And now this gives the opportunity for Seth to rotate over.
Yeah.
And Che's just kind of playing spoiler.
Yeah.
Catches Wheezy out.
Sean kind of backs up back in the hallway.
Yeah.
I feel like Breach is just playing really timid right now. They don't know really where to push or where to go. Sean, you see him rotating back through front hallway.
And Bert's in the cubby corner over on B. Hopefully he's not stair glitching that. That would be unfortunate for Breach.
Well, he has a sniper.
He's stair glitching with a sniper. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he was stair glitching. My fault, Bert.
No, I don't think he was either.
Seth gets one. Seth, I mean, that's just what he does. He's challenging cross map while another guy's on a head glitch.
Sean with a sub kill.
Yeah.
See if
I'm gonna see how Sean plays this. He does not have that silence. He has trophy. So Chase is gonna hear him loud and clear.
Very much so. Just an easy kill for Chase.
And that'll be the round. Yeah. Ah, man, this is just unfortunate for Breach. I feel like they're just not playing well together. Somebody has to stun check Xbox right there, you know?
No, absolutely.
And if they stun check Xbox, they probably get that kill, and they probably have clearance on A, but I feel like the little things like that, they'll get over time, but right now it's not looking like they have it.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, it also, like, Chase has dropped, he's 5-1 right now, so Chase has been frying. When he's on point like this, and then he has Seth for the backup, then it's just really hard to beat this Thieves team.
Yeah, it'll be. CB is really showing out right now. I'm very surprised by what I'm seeing out of him.
Let's see.
And he's just holding. I see. I don't mind getting on the sign right there if you have somebody to watch over you. Oh, he had a trophy. Never mind. He's good. And Birds or Seth's gonna find Wheezy.
Wheezy sees him, backs up after putting, or Wayne sees him, backs up after putting shots down.
Wayne's gonna hit this pinch up top. But I don't think they realize that Bert's behind him, though. I don't know if they know that or not. They don't. Bert's able to get a kill, get out with his life. Never mind. They went up. Oh no. We gotta hit those shots, Wayne.
We know where Wayne is now. He does manage to take down Bert.
1v1, Wayne versus Seth.
That's just going to back up here. He does need to get bomb off of B, but it looks like Wayne might not know that it's down.
Surely Wayne knows it. Or Wheezy's probably in Wayne's ear right now saying bomb's probably down, but I like this play to Seth. Ooh.
He
heard him, though.
They're both going
Seth's probably just going to play the kill and not going to plant, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Seth, you're an easy read, man. It's just like, you know, it's just an easy read.
Yeah, so Breach finally managed to get around on the board there, and
yeah,
really, if Seth had decided to plant, I don't know if they would have.
Yeah. And Seth playing a kill right there. I mean, he heard him come from drop from the middle of the map in A, so I don't mind the play right there by Seth not to plant, but I mean, obviously he doesn't see what we see, so.
Yeah.
Wheezy needs to step it up. I love Wheezy. I'm gonna call him out a little bit though. 3 and 4, unacceptable out of him. Nades connect. They're both back alley. It's gonna be unfortunate.
I also really don't love that play from Thieves though, putting 2 people back alley.
Yeah, it's kind of like a blind counter call. It works out well because the trophy system doesn't get bound from Sean, I guess, or something. I mean, they both got hit with nades, and that's gonna be the round. Weed saying he never picked up the bomb. Well, that's probably why, huh?
Yeah.
Bozo not picking up the bomb. What an amateur play, Seth.
Especially, it looked like he tried to plant it. So.
Yeah. Thieves up 5-1. Not a whole lot of life in the breach camp right now. But I mean, this is what happened yesterday. Or the other day to Mutineers. 6-1 game 2. They're getting their nades off. But yeah, it's not a gun battle you're going to win, Ben. Sean playing on sign again. It worked once. I don't think it's going to work again, though.
Chase knows he's there. Or CD.
Yeah.
He's going to back up, play his life.
When you have information on 2 or 3, yeah, I don't like that play to Sean going there again. I mean, surely he's watched Star Wars. Oh my gosh, bro. Seth shoots so straight. I mean, Star Wars, you know, if you have the high ground, you win. Just going to sign just puts you at a disadvantage, especially if you're using a sub. I don't know if he was using a sub or an AR, but. And Seth about to get the last kill. Wayne just trying to stay alive. I'm just going to say, apologies, Wayne. I'm just going to say it's chalk. You don't have Deddy. Not the map you wanted to see out of Wheezy. 3 and 6 to end it off. He died every single round. I absolutely love Ben, but that's not something you want to see out of a star player on the team at all.
Absolutely not, especially with player preseason predictions having him at 3rd.
Yeah.
You really need that Slayer to show out for Breach, and he just hasn't been able to get anything going.
Yeah, and the hard point played decent, but 3 and 6 in the search. Who knows? I mean, 6-1 map 2 last week, and then a reverse sweep happened, so maybe they get hot.
We're going to start off with CB Killa. He's been absolutely frying the breach so far. And Thieves decide they like to go B right off the rip. It's not something you often see.
It's the play I like doing in particular, but when you go here, you have to throw your stunts and nades at AC. That's really the only place on the map where you can really fry 2 or 3 of you. I like how Chase playing it, though. Just waiting for Wayne.
Wayne
gets a second, though.
Wayne Breach seemed to be
Weezy put him in the spawn trap. See, this is not good, though. They don't know where Seth's at.
I feel like Weezy has to have heard him pass right there.
He had to have, yeah. Hopefully he got his comms to 7. Yeah, Seth on a head glitch. Good luck.
That's 2 down.
Get Sean too. Weezy has to stay up right here. This spawn trap, this causing the spawn right beside Cliff. Oh, he just has a second AR in his back pocket? Like, okay. Nobody's on point, though. Oh, okay, as soon as I said that.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody's still on point. That'll be Weezy that's on point.
Yeah, you'd like to see Thieves kind of push one of the sites whenever they get 2 down, but they just seem to be playing a little slow this map. Weezy's 3-0 start. Wayne 4-2 start.
See, this is classic Weezy. You're just sitting in a corner like a rat. Lovely.
See if Wayne.
That's what he does best.
Yeah, this is the best start for Breach so far.
For sure. I think like they're Weezy 6-0 has a streak. He has him in the blender right now. Let's focus him real quick. It looks like this is easily a Breach round, unless somehow somebody can get on A. Bert might be able to dolphin dive. Yeah, Bert gets on there with 1.7. Hides in the corner. This is wall bangable though.
It is.
Stay up, Bert.
Wayne just decides to push it instead.
3's trying to get on the B. That'll be the round probably.
Chase is on.
Yeah, Chase stays up, but they'll double chalice probably.
Yeah.
He ran out of ammo. That was probably a 2-piece.
Good kill out of Weezy there too to end the round.
I think it was maybe not so much of Breach playing it super well until the end, like Weezy obviously frying, but I really think Thieves misplayed that. They had 2 or 3 down, and nobody hopped on the objective.
I agree. I mean, something we saw from the Mutineers is when they got 2 or 3 down, they kind of all stacked on the same point. But a lot of that round, Thieves are pushing both B and A at the same time.
Miscommunication there out of them, which is not likely, honestly, out of Thief Squad. Bert, slow start 0-5. You'll have that on offense sometimes, though.
You will, especially with Weezy going 7-1 on the other side. Looks like he's going to run into 2 players here. Takes down 1, takes down 2. And
that's the Weezy I know.
Breach are immediately going to hop on this A point. But only one of them, too. They're kind of posting up for the setup instead of trying to get kicks.
Yeah. Wayne getting tower control. He hops down. They got the comms that 3 are dead.
Don't love the play out of 1 just sitting at B either.
Yeah. I don't love it, but I mean, when Seth's going to come in and get like 2 or 3. Oh. Sean shuts him down. Sean, 5-3 start on a 5 streak. He's one off his streaks. He needs to play it.
This should be a cap out of Breach, and it does come in.
Did Thieves even get a tick last round?
I believe they got 2 ticks at B.
Yeah? I thought they got 0, so... Doing better than I am. Oh, that's unfortunate. Is that Bert's first kill? It was a huge kill. It shuts him off the streaks.
Bert's first kill.
Drop shot king.
See, this is gonna re-gunfight here. And Bert guns him again.
It's not a position you want to see if you were Breach. However, Weezy's staying up at B. Yeah, Seth was looking for him too, but he already snuck through. That little rat.
So we have 2 streaks on the side of Breach right now going into the next round.
Yeah, I think Sean dive went off.
You're right, I'm done.
Yeah. But, good shots out of Che. Pepper and Sean up. Good nades out of Breach, though, whoever that was. Shout out, Kobe. But Wayne able to pick up Seth. That's a huge kill. Chase just playing his life right here. Holding party.
Dude, in behind. Just going on. Hey, that's Bert. Bert started off 0-7. He's now 5-8.
When you need him most, man.
Oh, he
He was
heard
a setup
Sean.
guy. Poor
6
Sean.
and
Bird
8.
Has just been frying Sean this round, man. Poor Sean. Bert on a 4. And this round has not gone how I was expecting it to go. Bert turning it around, gets stunned, backs up, and poor Sean again, dude. Get this man some help.
And he dies 1-off streaks again.
Weezy able to get that kill. Chase is going to start looking for Ben. They know at this point Ben's just going to hit around, especially with a sub in his hand. It's 1 dead for Thieves, though.
Let's see how
Weezy's staying up.
Breach approach this B site.
They have to know Seth is behind them still, right?
They clear the point.
Yeah. That'll be the round. 3 ticks to Breach. They'll be up in ticks. So, I guess a successful round for Breach in comparison to Thieves, but I feel like after that hot start at A, they could have played it a little bit better and be able to get a little bit more map position. But Bert shut that down very quick.
Yeah, Bert really showed out for the Thieves squad there, especially when he pushed up into the spawn, like outside of bottom green. They really just had no idea where he was. Kept searching for him. They were stunning bottom bar and still running in there. So
yeah, if you're showing that situation, it's just so frustrating. But at some point, you have to just be like, "Hey, somebody run with me," so somebody can at least trade him out.
Yeah, it did seem like they were single pushing a lot of angles going into that B capture. Let's see. Looks like Sean and Seth are both going for this top radio. Sean doesn't really push it as fast as I would have liked to see there.
Yeah, you can't give Seth an inch on the map because he'll take a mile. Again, nobody on Thieves on the point. I feel like they could be on the point right now, right?
Oh, absolutely. Especially with 2 members of Breach in the back. Like
now they've waited too long. They're doing a lot of asking out of Bert right here, just a solo cat by himself and hold a push. But, I mean, it sets up in tower. I can see why they didn't do it. I just hope they do it a little bit faster next time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a part of it, Breach playing so far back and timid, might be Seth up in that power position on radio, but even with that, you'd like to see them try to at least contest going through checkers, you know?
Yeah. One of the last things you want to hear in this league is Seth is tower. That's not something you want to hear. I mean, that's like mentally getting checked, having him on a power position. So Breach probably just electing to kind of give up A and just hopefully don't give him any map position outside of that. And this is a huge gun battle right here, whichever one Seth has next, because he's 1-off streaks.
He's looking for somebody. And there's he's up top. And looks like there's a streak for both teams there now.
Yes, sir. Weezy and Seth.